Every Les Seraphim X J-Hope's Spaghetti Secret Explained.
City 1. Why now?
Spaghetti is Les Seraphim's single album featuring J-Hope BTS. The project gained global traction because it brings together a girl group in a phase of worldwide consolidation with one of K-pop's most charismatic performers, a combination that activates multiple audiences at once. The rollout was simple and effective. An announcement and a short teaser with a pop restaurant vibe to set the concept. Previews focused on playful aesthetics and saturated colors. The single album and the MV were released on October 24, 2025, with press coverage on the day of the drop. From an industry narrative angle, it matters that this is the first time J-Hope appears as a feature on a girl group single, which generates headlines, reaction clips, and comparisons to historic collaborations. For your script, situate the viewer in 60 seconds. Who, what, when, why it matters, and what the clip's symbolic payoff is. Now, notice the detail that ties it all together. Why spaghetti means to stick, and how that idea becomes lyrics, dance moves, and visual gags.
Curiosity 2. Central metaphor.
The spaghetti metaphor works in 3 layers your grandma would get. First, sticky. Melody and chorus built to stick. Short syllables, obvious rhymes, pauses that turn into gestures. It's sonic chewing gum, in a good way. Second, charm. Lyrics and performance treat flirting like a cooking game. Cook, taste, season. Giving a light, confident, slightly mischievous tone. Perfect for quick shortcuts. Third, kitsch humor. Foodcore. The MV embraces exaggeration, sauce, utensils, overacting, and the group laughs at itself without losing poise. The result? A clear semantic field. Something delicious, a little messy on the table that still leaves you smiling. J-Hope entrance is the pepper. Timbre and flow that change the texture without erasing the base flavor. It lifts the dish. Also notice the culinary dictionary turning into choreography. Word, object, movement. The lyric calls the prop, the edit gives the close-up, the body stamps the beat. And just when you think you've decoded everything, these 3 layers return in 5 visual signals, from the sauce bath to an everyday utensil, ready to be read in seconds.
Curiosity 3. MV. 5 key symbols.
Spaghetti turns into visual clues. It's not just pretty, every object works to make the idea stick. Lyrics call, editing underlines, camera serves. If I show you what to look at and how to read it, you're inside the director's map. Let's hit the 5 clues. 1. Chaotic kitchen. Messy counter, pots, and cutlery marking time. Desire plus creative disorder. The good kind of pop love chaos. 2. Sauce bath. The sauce dunk pokes fun at sticky love. Sticking on purpose. A meme-ready image. 3. Accessories and hair looks. Tooth gems, sparkle, bold cuts. Each close-up becomes a micro-chapter of identity. 4. Choreographed props. Spoon, plate, noodles, labels become synchronized visual beats, almost a silent sound effect. 5. Final punchline. The last shot serves the dish, closes the metaphor, the joke, and the MV's promise. Each symbol comes with meaning, frame, and rule. See X, read Y. And if the objects tell the story in silence, the sound seals the flavor. Production and lyrics season each image to perfection. Done. Now hit play and I'll show you.
Curiosity 4. Production and lyrics.
The bass is dance pop with precise drums, elastic bass, and dry breaks that leave room for body accents. The chorus is short and sticky, built for call and response and 5 to 7's cuts. Strategic mutes create micro vacuums where the gesture becomes the protagonist. In the lyrics, the culinary field becomes a visual map. Prep verbs like mix, taste, object nouns like sauce, cutlery, sensations like hot, creamy. The translation is direct. Word, object, movement. In Spaghetti with J-Hope, the arrangement holds the groove in the bass and clears the mids so the vocal sits in the center. Every pause primes the camera to freeze the right gesture. When J-Hope enters, a dry timbre and precise diction create contrast without raising the BPM. Internal rhymes push the meter and let the edit move on its own. The lyric names the utensil, the object appears in close-up, and the body stamps the beat. 3 layers served in the same second. Result, you know where to look, when to pause, and how to read the joke. Sound and text mark the spot where the dance lands, and the metaphor locks in with crisp clarity. Next, palette and light. The red sauce, white kitchen, and chrome recipe that sells the joke before the beat even drops.
Curiosity 5. Palette and light.
Let's be honest, before you even hear it, the color already tells the joke. Here, the food core is chromatic. Red sauce as the axis, heat, desire, playful danger. White in the background as an ironic stage, purity that's about to get messy. And chrome metal bouncing everything back in specular shine. Pops of yellow, cream, cheese, pasta, add visual flavor. Small hits of green work like herbs, freshness on top of chaos. For lighting, nothing shy. Hard key to blow highlights on steel, back and rim to edge hair and tooth gems, and touches of color, red or orange, that bathe the set as if it were sauce. In the choruses, high contrast punch-ins. In the mutes, a step to low key that prepares the accent. Gloss skin reads like an edible surface. Eye glitter blinks on the snare, and utensils become mirrors for quick flares. Meaning map, red equals heat and desire, white, cleanliness to be profaned, metal, rhythm and machinery, yellow, comfort and pop, green, fresh breath. Net effect, the palette guides your eye like a restaurant arrow. You know where to look, when to expect the splash, and why the image sticks before the beat even drops.
Curiosity 6. The entrance that changes the dish.
Let's be honest, when J-Hope comes in, the mood flips. A drier timbre, sharp diction, and short breaths that push the meter. The verse finds rails. He uses internal rhymes to create momentum, rhyme inside the bar, which pulls the beat without raising the BPM. In the body, the vocabulary is minimalist and precise. Hands that cut time, controlled shoulder bounce, and eye contact that lands the culinary joke with attitude. He's the pepper. Heats things up without killing Les SSERAFIM's base flavor. Structurally, notice the light build before he enters. A small breath, a strategic mute. Camera pushes in, then a performative drop on his first vocal hit. The mix keeps the elastic bass, but clears the mids so his temper sits in the center. Every pause becomes a spotlight for the gesture. Result, the chorus returns stickier because the verse reorganized the energy. It sticks by contrast. Bonus, the halo effect. A fandom bridge, BTS 6 Les SSERAFIM, new searches, reactions, and duets. One-line summary, J-Hope is the spoonful that changes the seasoning without changing the dish. And if his verse turned up the heat, wait until you see 3 scenes where this pepper hits the exact point.